Now doctor talk am, no be say na we talk am. Hear am. Doctor safe even advise married men. If your wife cannot give you up to that amount, knacking up to that amount where you talk for this video now, if he cannot give you up to that, he advise you to get a side chick wey go help her. I know say men go like this video, but now for married men and married women, when I hear as a woman, if you no fit give your husband so amount of knack per month, you are failing your duty as a woman. And the man, if you are not doing up to that amount where this doctor talk for this video now, you are likely to have prostate enlargement at the end, where you don't get to maybe 40-50 years. Mona listen now, he's saying the advising clients, may they get side chick, maybe on contract, if the wife no fee finish the work. Now side chick go finish the work. I beg children, Mona come out for this video, no be for now for we married men and married women, you understand? Okay, now I play the thing.
Except in physiology, if you don't use it, you lose it. Okay. The only form of exercise your prostate gland gets is during erection, and that erection comes with sexual activity. Okay. So the study is abundantly clear that a man in healthy shape should be able to have sexual interaction 21 times a month. 21 times a month to avoid prostate issues, prostate cancer or cardiovascular issues. If you don't exercise the gland, it swells on you, it becomes enlarged. When it becomes enlarged, that is a precursor to cancer. So yes, you have a beautiful wife. Do whatever it takes to please that woman so she can give it to you 21 times a month. Yeah, but that's if she pleases you, because you have to be in the right state of mind, isn't it? Yeah, but don't quote me to your wife, Dr. Ken. So if she doesn't please you, I advocate to my patients that you can have a side chick. Your side chick could be on contract, but you just know that you need to do your 21 times to avoid prostate cancer. What you are saying is to optimize. To optimize. If you can't get it at home, you should find a way to outsource that person and let it be optimized. Yes. But you're talking about 21 times. I mean, a lot of people will say it's impossible in our context. A man has not eaten properly in Nigeria. How can he find his strength for 21 times? A man has to be polygamous to be able to achieve that level of frequency. And physiologically, men, our DNA shows that men are actually known to be polygamous. We are wired to be polygamous. Yep.
This is The Discourse with Dr. Ken.
Let's talk about the favorite preventative practice for men for prostate cancer.
And what is that?
Sex. Best item we ever ran in this. Men across the country cutting it out. The more you ejaculate, the lower your risk of prostate cancer. On refrigerators across the country, nightstands, you name it. What's the truth?
The truth is that there is some truth to that based on a huge study, a lot of puns in this conversation. Let's excuse them all now. The huge study looking at over 30,000 men for about 10 years, published about a year ago, showing that men that ejaculate at least 21 times a month, 21. average, and they started studying the male group were from the age of, between the ages of 29 to the ages of to their late 60s. Average 21 times a month had a lower risk of not only prostate cancer, but even the more aggressive type of prostate cancer. So 21 times a month, what do you do with that information? Well, clearly you know what to do with that information, but what if your partner is not into it? You have the type of partner there's no way they're gonna,
21's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So, and they didn't differentiate with partner.
Right.
They didn't differentiate with partners, more than one, and they didn't differentiate with those that just took matters literally into their own hands and masturbated. Right. It was just
it's
ejaculating.
Just the use of the plumbing.
Of the plumbing.
Right.
21 times a month. So still a lot. Still a lot. Although some men would argue against that.
Depends on your age. Depends on your proclivities.
On a lot of things. But that's what the studies show, with no clear indication as to why that is. And some theories include that about 70% of the semen is produced in the prostate. So if you don't let that out, it kind of clogs up the pipes, if you will. There's also antimicrobial properties in semen and sperm. So when a man ejaculates, they're literally cleaning out the pipes as they ejaculate or when they ejaculate. There's all of those other factors that are probably the reason why. But I'm just the messenger.
All right. It's a good message to say. All right. Probably the best video we've ever done. Men, get on it.
Literally.
Let on.
All right.
Thanks, Dr. Gio.
You're welcome.
If you like what you just saw, we have a whole lot more with Dr. Gio Espinoza at our website, bottomlineinc.com. And do me a favor.
Joe, now don't hear them. No be one person talk and not two different people. This one now Nigerian, this one now you understand? 21 times. Are you kidding me? 21 times. I've done that up to 5 times a month. Yes, because no be in the work where they work. no be in my source of living, I beg. But no, joke apart, medically, that's what it's supposed to be. But me, I come to think of what of all these men where they say like reverend fathers, you know, when we get how they go they for. Okay, I don't know how they, I don't how those people go they manage. Wahala dey, wahala dey, and one woman no fit carry am 21 times. That means almost every day you go dey knack. Okay, the program and so that 21 minus maybe 5 days for the woman when you go there, yeah, when you go there for her period. That means almost if your woman no there for period, you go there knack am every day. Some people go sleep that where there's no food to chop, especially in Nigeria.